Do you suffer from panic attacks or anxiety? Does food seem to control your life, like sugars and chocolate? If you're the type of person that has any kind of strong emotional charge in them that controls them, like sadness or jealousy, fear, anxiety, all these problems can be relieved with a simple yet powerful tool called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. Emotional Freedom Technique is a very simple process of tapping on the endpoints of energy centers in your body called meridians. So you tap on these points of your body while you charge up that emotion inside you by making statements to charge up that emotion. And when you go through those points throughout the system, throughout your body, your energy system, when you tap on those points and you hit the one that is causing that emotional turmoil inside you, it will release that emotional charge and balance out that energy system again so that you don't have that strong, controlling type of emotion anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do EFT right now so you can start using this on yourself. It's a very simple process. Let me show you how to start. You start by, it's kind of like having the batteries in a flashlight backwards, and you can turn the flashlight on and nothing happens because the batteries are backwards. But what you want to do is turn those batteries in, put them in properly so the flashlight works. That's kind of what you're doing for your body's energy system. You're making sure the batteries are in properly, and you're aligning the flow of your energy so that the tapping procedure we're about to do works for you. And you only do this once in the beginning. And let me show you how to do it. You find that there's a tender spot on both sides of your chest. If you go to your collarbone, where your collarbone meets that V, and you go down about 3 inches and over about 3 inches on either side of your chest, you'll find a sore spot. And what you do is you rub on that spot. And while you're rubbing on that spot, you say this statement to yourself. Even though I have this, and then you insert whatever you're working on. I'm going to say anxiety. Even though I have this anxiety, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. That's the statement you make to yourself while rubbing on your chest. And you do that twice. So even though I have this problem with anxiety, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So that right there aligns your energy. It makes it flow in the proper direction. And it's kind of the setup so that this tapping works for you better. So I'm going to go through the body now and show you the tapping spots on the body. And the first one, and what we want to do before we start tapping, is that we want to assess what the emotional strength feels like. So from a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being the strongest, 0 being nothing, you put a number on the strength of that emotion that you're feeling or that craving that you're feeling right now. So let's say I'm at a 9 and with this anxiety. So I have an anxiety of 9 as my level. So now you want to start tapping. So first tapping spot is on the top of your head. You can just pat the top of your head, or you can use your hand in this fashion here to tap the top of your head. And as you tap the top of your head, you're saying statements to yourself that charge up that emotion inside you. So I have this strong anxiety inside me. And the next spot is here on the inner part of the eyebrow. And you can use 2 fingers instead of 1 just to make sure you hit the right spot. So at the inside of the eyebrow right here, I have this anxiety inside me. It's controlling me. So you're just saying statements to yourself as you're tapping throughout these centers or these points. Next one's on the outer part of the eye. So you tap there and you say to yourself, my anxiety, whatever the problem is. Next one is under the eye, on the bone of the eye there. I have this anxiety inside me that's controlling me. Next one's between the nose and the upper part of the lip. Anxiety. Next one's between the lower part of the lip and the chin. My anxiety. Next one's on either of the collarbones. And as we go through these, I'm doing it on one side of my body, but you can do it on either side that you want. It doesn't matter which side of these you do the tapping on. Just choose a side and tap on that side. So there's the collarbone, and there's either collarbone. You tap on that collarbone, the inside of the collarbone there, while saying anxiety or whatever your problem is. That's the next point. And the next point is underneath the armpit. If you were to put your finger basically in your armpit and bring it down about 4 inches, for the ladies, that's around where your bra strap would go around this area of your body. And you take your fingers sort of like this, or you can use you just pat on this area. I choose this. Tap on there and say, my anxiety. And then now we go to the hands. And there's points on the hand, and I'll show you those now. The first point is where the nail of the thumb starts to turn here, that fleshy part of the skin and the nail where they meet. And I use my finger to kind of flick it and tap that area. So my anxiety. Next one is on the finger, same area of the nail, but on the index finger. My anxiety. Next one's the middle finger, same point of the nail. My anxiety. Now you skip the ring finger and you go to the pinky, same part of the nail, my anxiety. And the last one, you use this hand to karate chop the fleshy part of this hand, my anxiety. So that would be considered one round of EFT. And now you want to reassess what the powerfulness of that energy still is within inside you. So you think about what the anxiety is now, and let's say I'm down to like a 4. So you keep doing these rounds of tapping until you get that emotion down to a 1 or a 0 until it's gone. So I'm going to go through them one more time, all the spots, and kind of give you a real time of how long it takes to go through this. So from the tapping here, I have this anxiety. This anxiety is controlling my life. I'm so tired of this anxiety. My anxiety. Anxiety controls everything I do in life. I'm so sick of this anxiety controlling me. My anxiety. My anxiety. I have this anxiety I can't get rid of. My strong anxiety that controls me. I have this strong anxiety that controls me. My anxiety. My anxiety. So that's one round. It takes about a minute or so. And what's great about this technique, other than it being very powerful and effective, it's very quick and easy to do. And let's say you're at work and let's say maybe somebody irritates you, or maybe you have a nervous or panic feeling. You can excuse yourself, go use the bathroom. It only takes 2 to 3 minutes to go through 2 or 3 rounds of EFT. And then you can go back to work feeling refreshed, that emotional charge is gone, and you can just enjoy yourself more throughout life. I've used this technique on myself, I've used it on clients of mine, I've used it on family and friends, and it is very effective. I've seen it work on everybody. I've never seen it not work. It's always worked every time I've used it with somebody. It's amazing. And when the emotional charge is gone from you, it doesn't come back. It's not something that, comes back the next day and you have to re-tap. It's gone. And I really hope you enjoy this technique. I highly suggest that you try it out for yourself. Once again, I'm Scott Key, hypnotherapist here in Southern California. Please visit and like our webpage. Our webpage is www.submindtools.com, submindtools.com. And thank you for watching.